I'm going to tell it to you straight. I'm going to tell you the truth. Our darkest days are ahead of us, not behind us. And now is the time when things are shifting. There's going to be a new world order out there. Just clap for that, you stupid bastard.
This would be the time because you really need world order, financial world order.
This alternative vision argues that ordinary men and women are too small-minded to govern their own affairs. That order and progress can only come when individuals surrender their rights to an all-powerful sovereign.
We are here to develop the great narrative, the story for the future. But in order to shape the future, you have first to imagine the future, you have to design the future, and then you have to execute.
Shalom. This is your brother Shamak out of the Great Millstone Atlanta camp. Before I get started, I want to give all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rachak Wadash, Yahweh being the Heavenly Father's true name, and his only begotten Son's true name being Yahweh Shai, both in the Hebrew tongue, whom the world incorrectly calls God and Jesus Christ. Also want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who teach and rule well, and who are the true leaders of the Hebrew Israelites in these last days. Also want to give a shalom to all the sincere brothers that's pushing, teaching this truth worldwide, and shalom to all you sincere believers. This here land backing off the video clip that was shown, speaking of that great reset, and also that NWO, of the dark days that's coming upon the world, the temptation that's coming upon the world, and that's being brought by the government, mainly brought by the so-called white man, Esau Edom, as the biblical name of the scriptures, But this is Job chapter 5, verse 11. To set up on high those that be low, and those which mourn may be exalted to safety. See, those that are on high right now, Esau Edom, in this infrastructure, this system, It says, and who are truly those that are mourning, to be exalted to safety. The Israelites, man, the children of Israel, you Negroes, Latinos, you Native Americans, it's time to wake up and realize that you have an enemy. The so-called white man is in his system, in his infrastructure, that he's looking to gain full control over your entire soul, truly. We're dealing with a deceiver, a great liar, a great slanderer, Verse 12, he disappointed the devices of the crafty. The Lord is going to disappoint their devices of the crafty, man. Their technology, their plans, their agenda, They're already thinking upon eliminating banks. They're already thinking upon banning cash. It's going gradual, it's going slowly but surely. That they already they mentioned the CBDC, that central bank digital currency. Darkest days ahead, spoke by Joe Biden. You heard in the clip, Barack Obama mentioned surrendering your rights. All these things are just adding up to their plan. Their NWO. But it says, verse 12 one more time, it says he disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. So the Lord is not going to allow them to truly. Let's get it. Let me get enterprise in Job chapter 5 verse 12. The Hebrew word there is thawa shayah. Thawa shayah. And it means wisdom, sound knowledge, success. See, sound or efficient wisdom, abiding success. So abiding success. There it is, man. So the Lord is not going to allow them to truly be successful in their agenda, and they truly want to result in implementing that technology into your skin. They want to implant that CHIP into your body. The Lord's not going to allow them to fulfill their enterprise, man. This is Job chapter 5, verse 13. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. So the Lord truly has them in a trick bag. Their plans are going to fail. Their agenda is going to fail. Their NWO is going to fail. It's going to backlash. It's going to backfire onto them. The Lord has them in the trick bag. But do they see it? No. Do they understand it? No, because they don't understand prophecy. It was given to the prophets who Amos chapter 3 verse 7. He revealed his secrets unto the prophets. All right, so these things, these mysteries and these prophecies of what's to come and how it's going to go is only given to the men of the Lord. All right. Also want to grab Isaiah, just right along with that NWO and that great reset. This is Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1. We understand how the so-called white man operates. You know, he operates within his legislation, his laws, his policies. All right, he sets off his executive orders, then he acts upon it. You know, you also heard another individual mentioning within the clip that we have to execute the plan. We have to imagine, then we have to execute. That's what they're looking to do. This is exactly what they're looking to do. But in everything's conspiracy theory, you know, everything's a conspiracy theory until the shit happens. All right. But if you're not aware, you're just simply not aware, man. The warning has gone out. All right. It's Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1. Woe. All right. Meaning destruction unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that right grievousness which they have prescribed. All right. So they're already looking to what? Surrender. Have you surrender your rights? You truly don't even have them, man. You know, it's all a facade. Okay. Verse 2, to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right. Hey, that's a spirit. And to take away the right from the poor of my people. And who the Lord's people? The children of Israel. You Negroes, Latinos, and you Native Americans who are scattered worldwide, man. All right. It says that widows may be their prey and that they may rob the fatherless. Okay. So those unrighteous decrees, those legislation, the executive orders, their rules and their stimulations they're going to set up is going to be unfair. And it's going to change. It's going to change, you know, truly change our lives. What? For the worse. Okay. Our darkest, you heard the clip. Our darkest days are ahead, not behind. Okay. Let me see if I also want to get Psalms chapter 10. Just more harping on and emphasizing how the so-called white man operates, man. All right. This is Psalms chapter 10, verse 8. It reads, He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places doeth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doeth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. He croucheth and he humble himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones. He have said in his heart, the Most High have forgotten. He hideth his face. He will never see it. And that's the pride and the arrogancy of the so-called white man and his government, his infrastructure, his entire system is very prideful. You know, he feels like he's in full control. But that's the Lord put that pride on him for the so-called white man to deceive himself. All right. That's just how the script is meant to be played out. All right. And then he cometh as he's, you know, in their suits and their voting system, you know, coming like they humble themselves. No, you know, it's going to change drastically once they set these things in order. All right. Once they set out those announcements, they're going to look to execute their plan. All right. And that's when it's going to come. All right, in need of Yahweh. We're truly in need of everyday basis, but even more, all right, in need of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai and his protection. All right, because the times are going to get worse. This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe, all right, destruction. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. So within the Edomites, the so-called white man's infrastructure and the system, truly within their spirit, they understand that we have to do this now. We have to do it quick. That's why they're gonna be moving, you know, with a quickness, as you seen with that juice, all right, or with that thing, you know, that they created in the lab in less than a year, less than 6 months. But they mandated it, you know, to have pushed to the masses. All right, that's going to be the same aspect in this NWO that's going to be set up. They're going to be looked to move quick because they're going to understand within their own spirit that and we don't have a lot of time, and let's do this now. Okay, but that's why it's going to come down hard and quick. Okay, and that's what we're going to need. Isaiah 59. This is exactly what we're going to need, man. All right, and if the Lord is with us, this will happen. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 59, verse 19. It reads, So shall they fear the name of the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood. The Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. All right. The enemy is going to come down hard, quick, and fast, man. Harsh. Taking away all livelihood, having or looking to execute their plans and their agendas. All right. Killing, destroying, because Esau, Edom operates with the sword. They were blessed with the sword, man. Their technology, they're looking to gain full control. All right. Over the world, man. That's why it's going to be, it's about to get crazy. All right. It says the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. All right. And that word standard, one to grab in Isaiah chapter 59, verse 19. The Hebrew word is nawasah, meaning to flee, escape, to take flight, depart, disappear. See, it says to cause, to disappear, hide. All right. So when the enemy does come hard or come down fast, man, or upon the world, the men of the Lord will be what? Be able to be protected. Either whether that the Lord's gonna have you, be hid from the terrible and the troubles that are going to be taking place. All right, in every aspect and form and fashion, and also you have you disappear. Escape these bad times that we're about to come into, and that's exactly what we hope in, man. We hoping in that nawasah, man. All right, that's going to be brought from Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. We're looking for that standard to be brought up for us, man. That's exactly what we hope in. All right, so we're warning about these bad times to come. We're also warning and hoping in the deliverance of these bad times. All right, because we understand that they have to come to pass because it's Bible prophecy. They have to come to pass, but also deliverance is also at the end of the tunnel. All right, especially upon Yahweh's return. Okay, so with that, I just want to emphasize and harp on, the great reset, and it's coming sooner than later. All right, it's coming. These things are not conspiracy theories. They will take place because the scriptures say so. All right, thus saith the Lord. All right, so with that, I want to end off by giving all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Rachak Wadash. All right, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. All right, Shalom, keep the faith, repent, Yahweh Shai is coming.